I visited 2 villages on the brink of extinction, just to prove a point.
Funny enough, getting there was no easy task.
Very slow, because you're on a ledge.
I'm jumping! Yeah!
Wait, stop the car.
The car started smelling, man. Can you sense it?
In the end though, we managed to reach Bidin village.
Over there, this is a dragon receiving a blowjob.
We had no clue what to expect. All we could see were houses that had broken down ages ago, a rusty car soon to be devoured by nature, and 1 or 2 people on the streets.
What do we need to do first?
Find some people that are alive.
Lately, the number of ghost villages in the world has been growing rapidly. Take a tiny country like Bulgaria, for example. As of today, there are about 600 villages that are just extinct.
So, we decided to visit one of those declining villages and make sure their stories aren't forgotten. 2 grannies, that's all we could find. They said if we were after stories, Baba Vela was our person and gave us vague directions toward her house's location. And, typical for us, we got lost.
I mean, they told us to cross the bridge and find a water source. I'm lost. They said it's right at the end of the bridge.
We're lost in an abandoned village, but I think there's hope. I think I see it.
That door is open.
I mean, the door's open. We can go explore later.
I don't think we can climb it.
I mean, we can try, but we're not coming out of this alive. Oh, pop! Water source! I think we found it. Yes.
Huh? You think this is the house?
It sure looks like it. Let's start shouting.
Right as we were getting ready to shout her name, this happened.
2 grandpas just called us in their house. They just saw us roaming and we were just invited.
Добър ден!
Before we even took our first step in their house, the 2 grandpas had already filled a huge bag with herbs for us.
Нямаше нужда, благодаря много.
1300 човека бяха.
1300 човека?
Да, сега.
Сега сте 100.
Да, то и нещо. По-големите градове. Защото там има работа.
Ама хубаво ли?
Не, да се връщат. Най-важното е да се връщат.
Да.
Да не забравят родната къща. Преди всичко най-важното е здравето. И да не забравяме нашите родители.
As we were getting ready to leave, we told Ivan who we were looking for, and it turned out he knew Baba Vela personally.
In fact, she was living right next door.
Аз в това село си съм найма, 90 години съм тук, съм пораснала, тук съм устаряла, всичко.
Според тебе на къде отива света и какво трябва да се промени и какво трябва да се запази?
Младите не могат да се научат нищо сме работи или катлашно да се върнат. Ние до толинко ще на 7-8 години сме ходили по нивите да ждем, да прашим, да копаваме, да работим. Младите сега не го вършат това. Те сега са научени лигави. Не са научени на така като нас да се мъчат.
Знаеш ли какво е TikTok?
Що е това брез, не те разбирам, мила.
Baba Vela was like an open book, 90 years of age, but remembered every single story flawlessly.
Зарушило сетна роса, росата змей от гора. 2 ми гърбна, 3 ми трясна и ми грабна малка стана. Тя как си я сънила, че тога ке загине, грабна ли малка стана и я откарала змеюва скала.
Some of the questions I asked were difficult for her to understand, main reason being how down to earth she was.
One of the qualities we seem to have forgotten. Nowadays, people often try to overcomplicate the simplest things by asking themselves needlessly hard philosophical questions, not realizing that the answer was in front of them all along.
What's life for you in a single word?
Живота е изпитание. Красиво, щастливо.
Това е труд, това е мъка. И всичко сме имали, и меса, и сирена, и жита, и всичко, ама мъка голяма.
Whoa.
Dude, I'm literally shaking.
I think we just met the nicest people alive.
Yeah, they're literally so positively charged. Like, their energy spreads like a plague, but in a positive way. And also, yeah, this is an entire bag of herbs.
They gave it to us.
I have no idea what we're gonna do with this.
Yeah.
Stories, happiness, memories, all of that could be gone in the blink of an eye.
The next village we planned to visit was the living proof of that.
But to see it, we first had to get there.
I think I'm starting to realize why this village was completely abandoned and why it died off. I know a way to cheer us.
Are there crazy people?
Woo! Woo!
We just took the wrong road.
I mean, the other option is to walk for 6 kilometers.
The road was getting worse by the minute, and our brand new car that was not made for steep dirt roads wanted to give up, but we didn't.
I think the engine needs a little cool, but I don't think...
5 p.m. How the fuck do we get there? Let's try walking.
You wanna walk 6 kilometers?
No,
I mean-
let's see the road. Let's see how it does.
What time is it?
5.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
I mean, if
We've been traveling all day
Okay.
just to get to that abandoned village, and we can't get there on time.
we can't walk there, it's 6 kilometers. I think if we run, we can make it, but I don't think we can run 6 kilometers.
Nope, running wasn't going to do it, but we came up with a plan.
We decided to leave the car and just go. In a forest getting darker by the minute, away from all signs of civilization, and the sun was getting lower and lower. What could possibly go wrong?
Funny enough, that wasn't the worst part. The cherry on top was the fact that the day before, we read online that a bear was roaming the forest. Every crackling sound in the forest made our hearts skip a beat.
Every crossroad made us question our previous choices.
Were we lost? Again?
We were about to give up and accept our failure until one of us heard a sound in the distance.
I hear so many dogs. And I see a house. Oh, civilization, baby.
Oh, but what kind of civilization it was.
I want to ask you a question, sir. How many people live in this village? Are you the only owner? Holy shit, there's like 5 of those dogs. They look friendly.
We thought they were completely starved of love.
I think we're the first new people they've seen in like probably years.
Maybe I don't see people much here. I don't think anyone lives here anymore.
I think we're the only ones here.
And we have no idea how many stories were lost. We have no idea. Can you please stop for a moment? But we're never gonna be able to tell the people who lived here stories.
Fact right now is, we're in the middle of nowhere, without a story to tell. We still have one question though. How are the dogs surviving when they were on a leash and there was nobody to feed them? And as fate would have it, we got the answer to our final question, as a car with 2 young men showed up.
2 people walked in here. They're trying to revive the village or something? I'm not sure. It's not the old guys though. So the thing I said about the stories not being remembered still holds.
Thinking about the things we went through, we reached the following conclusions. Not many people our age would go visit an abandoned village in the middle of nowhere.
That's because the younger generation today moves forward too fast and rarely has the time to just stop and get back to their roots, to remember who they once were and where it all started,
To share the love with the ones that always cherish and support us.
to learn more about their past because it reflects a piece of our future.